Hey ladies, hey, thanks so much for joining me here this Friday. So today's topic is going to be on how do I stay focused and motivated on that goal? Like, how do I keep that goal? How do I hit that goal? Not necessarily how do I hit it, but how do I stay focused on it? I've actually had a few people recently ask me, we have these goals. We're wrapping up our last 3 months of the seminar year, and we want to know, like, how can I stay focused on the goal? I feel motivated right now. Maybe you just went to career conference and you have these goals in your heart, but you want to make sure you stay focused on them and that you hit the goal. And so one important thing is that you know what your big goal is, but that you also break it down to a smaller goal of activity. What can you do today that's going to bring you closer to that goal? What activity can you do today that's going to bring you closer to that goal? That's a question that I ask myself, and I have actually written on my mirror. And so your powerful days are going to turn, and your productive days are going to turn into productive weeks, which are going to turn into productive months, and then going to just multiply, and the momentum's going to build towards your big goal. So how do you stay focused though day to day? So I'm going to list 3 things that I have done that have really helped me to stay focused and motivated. And sometimes it just comes from discipline. I often say that motivation is overrated. Like, sometimes you just do the work out of motivation. Like, do you do the work out of obedience? You do the work because you have integrity, because you said you were going to do it, and so you do it. Because you have follow through, and that comes from like really building your character. So sometimes you don't feel motivated, but you don't feel focused, but you just do it anyway. And that's a learned skill. But I'm gonna list 3 things to stay focused. The first one is positive affirmations. So definitely, if you want to stay focused on a goal, you've got to be speaking truth to yourself and recognizing and becoming aware of what are your insecurities about this goal? Like, where are your doubts? Where are your insecurities? And then turn those into positive affirmations. Like, be aware of these negative thoughts in your mind that are taking you away from the goal so that you can overcome them with something positive. So, for example, I have a journal. This is my morning prayer journal, and in it I do a morning routine, which is actually a commonality of successful people, is that they have a morning routine to get them off on the right foot. And I write in here, read my Bible, write in here like verses that I really like. Sometimes I write out if I'm just like kind of waking up and I have just like anxious thoughts or just worries or a lot of stuff on my mind, I will like write them out, actually like journal to God. So it's a little bit about what I do there. But I also have in here positive affirmations I can read. I can read each day, and so that becomes part of my habit. And a positive affirmation I think of in 2 ways. One is to take the insecurity that you have and flip flop it and make it positive. So, for example, it might even be for you like about booking. You know, you need to book more in order to hit your goal. So you're nervous about booking. You're scared that you're maybe in the back of your mind you're like, I'm totally bugging these people. And so instead of telling yourself I'm bugging these people, you replace it with I have great Mary Kay parties. People love to book parties with me. People have so much fun at my parties. I have a wonderful service to offer women. And so you flip-flop that kind of doubt in the back of your mind with something positive. You speak truth to yourself. You might be telling yourself in the back of your mind, do you really have what it takes to be a director? Like, is this really something that you can do? Maybe it's for her, but is it for me? And so instead of that going through your mind, become aware, like, that's a thought that I have. And so then every day you read your positive affirmation, which says, God will equip me with whatever I need to succeed. I have what it takes. I'm in the process of learning to be a great leader. And you tell yourself those kind of things that replace the insecurity. So that is huge. And I also have Bible verses on here, and just Christian quotes and things that just really help me to stay focused and to stay motivated and help my thoughts. So that's the first thing, is positive affirmations daily. And it really will start to like transform your mind. Okay. And I also, this is kind of funny, I also pulled out one of my old date books, and I had positive quotes. And my second thing is visuals. To stay focused, you need visuals everywhere. And so in my old date book, I have finishing strong is a learned skill. And I had that in the front of my date book. And then I also have this positive affirmation, I can grow over time. I'm getting better and better. Can you see that? That is from, I believe is it from 2008? So I started Mary Kay in 2007. So this was in my second year of Mary Kay. And that was something that I just started telling myself, and I put it in my date book in a place that I was looking at all the time. So visuals are really important. Another hilarious visual that I had was this right here. This was our director suit when I was working to get into DIQ and become a director. And we did not have apps like we have now, and I didn't have Photoshop or anything. And so I took a picture of myself and put it on to like a girl from the Applause magazine. And I put this up in my office by my computer, like in a place that I would be seeing all the time. So kind of creepy, but visuals are really important. I had a picture of the director suit. Other places I had a picture of the director ring that I could get. It was a purple ring. Now you can like earn a beautiful purse, cash prizes, director suits, all sorts of things. You know, if you want to be a star consultant, put pictures of the star prize up. So those visuals are huge, and to put them in different places of your house, like your office or by your computer or on your refrigerator. I actually had my goal poster hanging up like on the mantle of my fireplace right beside my TV. It was not cute, but I was like, I don't care if it's not cute. Like, I need to stay focused. I had my mirror. I had actually by my speedometer in my car, different visuals like all over to really keep me focused, and also those positive quotes. So that I would show you that one, but that's number 2 is visuals. All right, number 3 is to stay focused, is to have somebody close to you who can keep you accountable, who can kind of just ask you questions and keep you accountable. And here's what I did when I was really working on creating the habit and the skill of staying focused, and also creating the skill of knowing kind of what activity to do every day. Because, you know, you can think and think and think and think and think about Mary Kay, and then you get to the end of the day and you're like, well, I didn't really do anything besides kind of like think about it. But I don't really have any bookings, or I don't have like any results from all my thoughts. So what I did is I asked my husband, so this works really well if you like live with somebody. But I asked my husband to just ask me every day, what is your plan for Mary Kay? What's your plan for Mary Kay today? And so what that caused me to do is it caused me to, the night before, plan out that next day. So I would wake up in the morning and I would know, here are the important activities that I need to do today. So I'd start off the day like on a strong path. I already know, here's what I'm going to be, so I tell him, you know, I'm going to be getting 2 bookings today. I'm going to be making phone calls from like, you know, 3:30 after school's over till 5 o'clock or to 4:30. I'm going to be coaching to my hostesses that I have next week. I'm going to be checking in with a couple of my team members, you know, or whatever it was. I would just have a plan for that day, and I would make that plan the night before. So it caused me to learn to get prepared and write out my 6 most important things to-do list. It also caused me to do every Sunday, and I still do this, every Sunday evening, I do a weekly plan sheet, and I plan out the week for my family, such as like our family meals. I want to know what nights we'll be home, what nights we'll be away, when do I have more time during the day than others. So like one night maybe I need to do a crock pot, one day I need to do a crock pot meal, and the other days I have a little bit more time to make some other kind of dinner. So one day I might need to get takeout, you know what I mean? So I kind of look through, what does my family need that week, and plan that in. And then when do I have more time for Mary Kay? So maybe I have an hour this day to make booking calls, but this day I only have like a half hour. So that's not going to be my day that I coach my hostesses, because I don't need as much time. So I took the weekly plan sheet and I actually planned out my days based on my family schedule and my work schedule. And then I was prepared. And just that simple question of my husband asking me, what are you going to do today? What's your plan today? Caused me to get into the habit of creating a plan. I became truly my own boss through that process, and that kept me focused on the activity that took me to my bigger goal. So I hope that helps. Let me know, comment below which one of those 3 tips would really help benefit you the most. Like, which one do you see I could really work on that? So again, there were positive affirmations and Bible verses, 2 visuals and like goals up around the house, and then 3 is having somebody who can just keep you daily accountable until you have created your own habit, till you made it a habit. Now my husband doesn't have to ask me about that anymore. I've created the habit. I'm through that. So, which is a really awesome feeling, by the way. So anyway, comment below. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your weekend.